Hi everyone, so we'll be starting in just a few minutes, so you can sit down, relax, get comfortable, and yeah, we'll be ready in just a few minutes. Good evening, everyone. So welcome back for another live meditation session. So we're going to be starting now. I'll introduce the session, a bit about what we're going to cover today, and then we'll be diving straight into the practical meditation. So I'm sure many of you have been joining us for these sessions before, that we do live twice a week, or maybe you've been trying the guided meditations on the website wemeditate.co. Or maybe this is your very first time. So welcome. If it is your first time, we're really excited to have you. In these meditation sessions, we generally take you through what is actually going to happen, what is happening inside of us in this meditation technique. We use Sahaja Yoga meditation in these sessions, and that is what all of the meditations on We Meditate are based on. And I'll give you an intro to that now, but if you want to know more, there's also a lot of great information in the Learn More section of the website. And also each session we do has a particular kind of theme or aspect that we base the meditation around. Every meditation is completely unique, and even if the steps were exactly the same, the experience is unique every time. So that's why we're always really excited to meditate with you, because we feel something different every time. We hope that you do as well. And also maybe you can feel the difference between these kind of collective sessions together and your own meditations at home. We hope that you're able to meditate even for a few minutes on a daily basis is a really, really good practice. The more you do it, the easier it gets. Because with this kind of meditation, it's something which is happening very spontaneously inside of you. Sahaja in Sanskrit actually means spontaneously from within. So in this meditation, what we are doing is we are connecting to this energy which is inside each and every person, called as Kundalini in Sanskrit, and it resides at the base of the spine in the sacrum bone. And we use two main tools for this meditation, and one is our desire and the other is our attention. So we first of all within have to have the desire to connect to this energy. We have to express this desire within ourselves, and then we use our attention to raise this energy within us. And attention is very key in meditation. It's actually a specific part that we are going to be focusing on today. Like, we usually do two meditation exercises. The first is the simple initial raising of the Kundalini energy that we always do. And in the second meditation exercise, we're going to be working on a specific part of our subtle system. And today we're going to be focusing on attention. And attention is something, as I said, which is very important to be able to go into meditation. And it's also a result of meditation is that we have an improved attention. And it's also a reason why we want to meditate in the first place, because we have just so many things in our attention and so many thoughts, so many distractions, and it can be very hard to focus and also hard to know what to focus on. When there are so many things pulling our attention, how can we make sure that our attention goes to something which is good for us, which makes us feel good, which is fulfilling for us, which elevates us? Because there are so many things which drag our attention, which bring us down, bring us to a negative state, and make not just our meditations harder, but just life in general. And what I've noticed myself is during these days, weeks, months that we're spending a lot more time at home, we're not so able to meet up with others, is I've noticed that a lot of my attention comes on myself and my life because we're just not as integrated with others on physical day-to-day level. And that's something which I found has actually impacted my meditations, because when our attention is always on ourselves, always on our own problems or things we have to do or things that have happened, it's harder to let go of those thoughts. And the whole point of meditation is to go thoughtless. When we raise this Kundalini energy within us and we raise it all the way up the spine, to the top of our head, which is where we have this final nerve plexus, this final chakra, as we call in Sanskrit. It actually spontaneously brings us to this state of thoughtless awareness. And sometimes it is very easy to raise this energy within us, and sometimes it's not as easy, because as it rises along our spine, it goes through all the different nerve centers on our spine. And depending on our state to begin with, it can be easy for it to go through those centers, or sometimes a little bit more difficult. And so if our state is very relaxed and positive to begin with, then it can be very easy for that energy to rise. If it's not so positive, if we're feeling that we have tensions, stress, anxiety, anything negative inside, then as this Kundalini energy rises, she actually cleanses these centers, corrects them, brings them back into balance, but it means it takes longer for that energy to rise all the way to the top. And so it takes longer for us to go into this state of thoughtlessness, of having a completely silent mind. So that's why I was saying that we're going to be working on our attention, because it's so important that we need it both in our meditation and in our daily life. And the clearer our attention is, the easier our daily life is, and the easier our meditation is. And that's something that we can actually work on within ourselves, not through mental effort, but again, just using this Kundalini energy, because there are certain centers within us which are associated with attention. So we'll work on those today. So if you're just joining us, we're going to start the practical meditation now. I just wanted to give a brief introduction so that we know what to expect in this session. So we'll start with the initial exercise of raising the Kundalini and hopefully bringing ourselves to experience this state of thoughtless awareness. And then we'll go a little bit deeper on the aspect of attention for today. So to begin with, you can just be seated comfortably. You don't have to be sitting in the position that I am in. And you can sit on a chair if it's difficult to sit like this. On a chair is fine, or just be comfortable, but try to sit up straight. If you're kind of slouching too much, then it can be harder to raise this energy. And you can have both of your hands open on your lap. And to begin with, just take a few deep breaths. You can already close your eyes and bring your attention inside. To start with, just put their attention on those few deep breaths in and out. You can try to hold your breath a little at the beginning and the end of the breath. Just allow the breath to settle down. This moment is just for you. So bring your attention inside yourself. Just kind of take note of how you're feeling. So now I'll guide you through this series of steps for which we'll use our hands and our attention. Your left hand in this exercise will always stay on your lap, and we'll be moving our right hand to different parts of our body where those different energy centers are located. So to start, you can place your right hand on your heart, on the left side of your chest. And where your hand goes should guide your attention. So bring your attention also to your heart. And you're going to ask yourself within, just silently, don't need to say anything out loud. Just ask yourself within, who am I? Am I just this mind? Am I just this body? Or am I something more? Am I the pure spirit? You can ask yourself this several times. Am I the pure spirit? Now you can place that right hand down over your left hip. It's where the left leg is joining the body. You can press a little there and bring all your attention there. So with your attention over that area, we will express this desire to this Kundalini energy within us. It's a very nourishing energy, so we refer to it as a motherly energy. She exists just for us, just for our nourishment. So we can ask, Mother Kundalini, please give me the pure knowledge of myself. Mother Kundalini, please give me the pure knowledge of my true self. Please allow me to experience my true self. Now you can bring your right hand back onto your heart. And this time we will affirm within us, with confidence, can say, I am not this mind. I am not this body. I am not this ego, nor these conditionings. I am the pure spirit. I am pure joy. I am pure love. I am complete peace. I am the pure spirit. Now you can place that hand on the left side of your neck where it meets your shoulder, and just turn your head slightly to the right just to be more comfortable. Now we will invite this Kundalini energy to clear away any negative feelings which are lingering from the past. And to do this, we will simply say within, I am not guilty. I am not guilty of anything. Don't think of anything or any situation in particular. Just simply say, I am not guilty. Say it several times confidently. I am not guilty. Now bring your right hand across your forehead and lean your head down into your hand. And here we will now say within, I forgive everyone. I forgive these thoughts. I forgive everything. And I forgive everyone. I forgive. I forgive. I forgive. You can place your hand on the top of your head. The palm should be pressing down the top of your head, and you can raise the fingers. So it's just the palm pressing down. And bring all of your attention here to this point at the top of your head. Here is where we invite this Kundalini energy to rise up and to bring us into meditation. So we ask within, Mother Kundalini, please give me my self-realization. Please bring me into thoughtless awareness. Please bring me into meditation. Please connect me to the whole. Please bring me into meditation. Now raise that hand a few centimeters above the head and just observe anything you may be feeling in the palm of that hand. If this energy has risen well, then you should be able to feel a kind of cool breeze on the palm of your hand. You may also feel some heat or some tingling, which is also an indication of this energy working through us. Just observe. You can bring this hand down into your lap and raise your left hand above your head. And again, just observe. You can bring that hand back into your lap. But keep your attention at the top of your head, where your hand was before. This is very important. Keep your attention at the top of your head. And with your attention there, we'll stay in silence just for a minute or two. And then when you're ready, you can gradually open your eyes. So this was the first meditation that we're doing this evening. And the aim of every meditation that we do is to reach that state of thoughtlessness. So ultimately, we always end up with our attention here at the top of our head. As I said at the beginning, when the Kundalini energy rises all the way through us and reaches the top of our head, it is the energy itself which brings us to this state of thoughtlessness. So no matter what steps we go through, this is always going to be our end point. And with the second meditation now, we'll take a slightly different route to guiding that energy. As I also said before, the ease at which this energy rises depends on our internal state. We all have a whole system built in within us, which is our central nervous system. And this central nervous system governs all of our sensations, all of our thoughts, all of our emotions, all of our physical sensations also. And depending on our state within those nervous centers, those nerve plexus, this energy can either rise quite easily, or maybe sometimes it will get caught somewhere where there is a blockage. And by using our attention and our desire, we can guide this Kundalini energy to those centers to clear out those aspects within us, those negative sensations we may be experiencing on the mental, emotional, or physical level, which prevent us from going into meditation. And that's all it is in the end. Everyone has the ability to experience this pure state of meditation, and it's just a case of working out those blockages within. So today we will be working on the centers which are linked to our attention itself, to improve our attention, to make it easier to have our attention inside on this energy and to go into meditation. So the main center, which is associated with our attention, is located here, over our right hip. And this is on our right channel. So our body is split into 3 channels, left, right, and center. And the left and right centers just cross over at the level of the brain here and end in the ego and the superego, our conditionings. So not only is the attention associated with this center, but also this whole channel, the right channel. So that's what we're going to work on a bit now. So again, just make sure that you're sitting comfortably. And we'll start once more with the hands open on the lap. And you can just close your eyes once more. If you need to, you can take another few deep breaths to settle down inside. So to begin with, we will work on balancing that whole right channel. So we'll raise the left hand. So bend your left arm at the elbow so that your left hand has the palm facing behind you and the fingertips towards the ceiling. You can keep your right hand in your lap. You can see it as I am doing. And close your eyes again. And this position, combined with your attention, uses the element of the ether to clear our right channel. Our body consists of all of the elements, so therefore we can use these elements to cleanse ourselves within. So with your attention on the right side of your body, you can ask, Mother Kundalini, please come into my right channel. Mother Kundalini, please remove any blockages on my right channel. Mother Kundalini, please remove all of the tension and heat that may have built up in my right channel. May it all be released into the ether. And you may actually notice your left hand facing towards the ceiling it might be getting a bit warmer. It actually acts like a kind of chimney, releasing this heat from your right side. And the heat has come from the tensions that we build up in our right side. Mother Kundalini, please cleanse my right channel. So now we'll work on some of the individual centers, energy centers. You can place your left hand on your right hip. So here, where your right hip is located a nerve plexus, and in Sanskrit it's called as the right Swadhisthana. And this center governs our attention. And it's also linked to your right thumb. So if you're experiencing any tingling or heat on your right thumb, then that is an indication that there is some blockage in this center. As all the centers in our body are connected to the centers on our hands. So bring your attention to where your hand is on your hip. You can ask Mother Kundalini, please purify my attention. Please remove all plans and thoughts of the future from my attention. Mother Kundalini, please remove all tensions and blockages which disturb my attention. Mother Kundalini, please free my attention. Please help me to surrender the things which distract my attention. Please bring my attention away from my actions. Please bring it to my spirit, my pure self. You can now raise that left hand so that it's on the right side of our abdomen, kind of over the bottom of the ribs. And here is the center which is also very much linked with our thinking, our attention, as it's located over our liver. And when we think a lot and our attention is absorbed in many things, the liver heats up. And it's hard to focus. So here, you can ask Mother Kundalini, please cool down my liver. Please remove all of the worries and thoughts which are heating up my liver. Please calm me down and remove all unnecessary urgency from within me. can raise your left hand to the right side of your chest. And this is the right aspect of our heart, which has to do with our feeling of duty towards others. So we can ask Mother Kundalini, please bring my attention to others. Please help me to feel that deep sense of love for others. Mother Kundalini, in everything I do, may my attention be on manifesting that love to others. In every menial task. Can now place that left hand on the right side of the neck, where it joins the shoulder, which corresponds to our communication with others. So we can ask Mother Kundalini, in all my communication with others, may my attention always be on respecting the other. Mother Kundalini, please remove all negativity which clouds my attention and prevents me from having complete respect for others. You can now place your left hand on the left side of your head, just across the left side. This is where the right channel ends as it crosses over the level of the brain. And here where is located our ego. You can ask Mother Kundalini, please bring down my ego. Please bring my attention away from all egotistical thoughts and ideas. Let me not indulge this ego. I am not this ego. I am the pure spirit. And bring that left hand back into your lap. And now with your right hand, we'll do this motion of raising this energy along our spine. So starting with our hand in front of us at the bottom of the spine, simply raise it upwards just slowly. And very important, let your attention follow your hand up to the top of your head. You can do this a couple more times. Make sure your attention is following your hand. Once more. You can place your right hand on your heart, on the left side of your chest. And once more within, just say, I am the pure spirit. I am pure love. I am pure joy. I am eternal peace. I am the pure spirit. And then finally bring that right hand back with the palm on the top of the head. Press down slightly, bring your attention here. And raise that hand above the head. And just see what you feel. See if it's any different from the first time we did this tonight. You can bring that hand in your lap and try with your other hand above your head. Are you feeling the cool breeze yet? If not, never mind, just keep your attention there. You can bring that hand in your lap again. And once more, we will just keep our attention at the top of the head and meditate in silence for a couple of minutes. And then gradually, when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And to finish up this meditation, we'll do an exercise which we usually do at the beginning and the end of every meditation. We don't always show it in every session we do here online. We hope to make sure that everyone knows so you can be doing in your own meditations. So to begin with, we'll do what is called as raising your Kundalini. So raise your right hand along your spine, and with the right hand, left hand along the spine, right hand will be rotating around the left hand like this, up to the top of your head, and then you're going to like tie a knot, like so. You can bring your hands down, and we'll do this twice more. We'll do it once for each energy channel. And again, you have to really use your attention. We'll tie 2 knots on the second time. So you're fixing your attention here above this final energy channel. So again, raise. Bring your attention up with your hands and tie those 3 knots there. And then the second part is called as giving yourself a bandhan, which is a kind of protection over your whole energy system. So you keep your left hand in your lap, and with your right hand, starting here, you make like a horseshoe shape around your body. And it must go all the way around over the top of your head. So backwards and forwards is once, so we do 7 times. So that's twice. And with your attention, we're just really asking this energy within to keep your chakras, keep your energy centers protected throughout the day. So thank you for joining us for this meditation, and I hope you feel not just better, I hope that you also may be experiencing some of the sensations I mentioned at various points, like if you were feeling any coolness here at the top of your head, or in general on your hands throughout the meditation, if you were feeling different things. As I said, at some point your hands are connected to all of the energy centers in your body. So when you meditated enough times, the sensitivity really increases on the hands, and you start to feel actually remarkably clearly what is happening inside of you. So you don't have to psychoanalyze yourself to know exactly what the problem is. It's really wonderful. It removes the need to think or to study yourself. Of course, introspection is important, but on a daily basis, to just bring ourselves into balance, it's not necessary to have this huge internal discussion. So just by simply feeling what's happening on our hands, we can detect which centers are in balance, which needs some attention, as this coolness that I mentioned is what happens when the Kundalini energy can pass through center easily. And if it can't, if there's some blockage, then we simply feel some tingling or heat on that area of the hand. We may also experience it as tension or discomfort in that area of the body as well. And if you would like to know more about that, if you go on the We Meditate website, there is a chakras and channels section with a nice interactive diagram of all the chakras and channels, and you can find out much more than we can possibly cover in these sessions. There's so much more you can find out about yourself and how to improve your meditations. So you can start with the website. You can also write to us, please, with any questions or comments you have whatsoever. We really like to hear from you guys and find out how your meditations are going and how we can help you. Everyone who leads these sessions does so on a voluntary basis entirely, simply because we want to just help out in any way we can and help people to really experience the possibilities of meditation and of connecting to their true selves. So please write to us. There's a contact form on the website. We can also message us on Facebook or Instagram, whichever way suits you. And we really look forward to meditating with you again in the future. So have a great night, everyone. Bye.